Hello, good morning, guys. Good afternoon, good evening, depending on the part of the world we're watching from. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the Nigerian stock exchange markets and its opportunity that you can actually get in involve yourself in investing in the Nigerian stock exchange markets. So let's get in the video. If you're new on my channel, my name is Lois Fulu. I talk about investment, your development, talk about self development, talk about how to make money online, and also how to get yourself used to enhance your productivity in the economy generally. So let's get into the video today. Kindly subscribe if you're new here, and let's watch this video to the end for you to know what I'm talking about and know the benefit you can actually get in involving yourself and investing in the Nigerian stock exchange market. Today's video, we're going to be talking about the benefits of you investing in the Nigerian stock exchange markets. These benefits are very enormous, and I'm going to be just listing few of them. You can also make a research yourself. I'm telling you, nothing beats making money without having to put physical effort. You're having to put much physical effort. I mean, you're not paying for logistics, you're not making calls, you're not buying no cost of production, nothing like that. You're just investing and you allow the executives of this company to do the work for you, and you get dividends, get income every day. The company get profit, you get profit too. There's so much financial growth in this Nigerian stock market, and trust me, I'll be listing them one by one. True financial growth begins when your money works for you. That's when you can actually grow financially. But when you start allowing money to work for you, that's when you're trying to build wealth, trying to build financial freedom. If you're still working for money day in, day out, you have to work every day to earn a kobo, you're not going to grow financially that way. So the the percentage of the people involved in the Nigeria stock exchange market, according to the SEC, which is SEC, Security Exchange Commission. These are the people that are in charge of the anything investments in Nigeria. They are the organization that make sure this works perfectly. The statistics is like 4% of adults are invested in Nigerian stock exchange markets. The only 4% out of 200 million plus. That's like 3 to 4 million people. Imagine out of 200 million plus population, only like 4 million people are invested in the just stock exchange market. What does that tell you? This means potential. And number one, this means massive untapped markets. There's a gap between people who are investing and people who are not investing. So there's more increase in participation. We go long way in increasing the profit margin of the company, and when the company gets profit from the goods, from the services where they get profit, we let's use a layman language. Okay, now let's assume 10% own a company and then 20% own a company. When they make both of them, assume both of them make profit of 20 million each day, the way they will share the profit of people that have 20 million, which are 20 people, is different from the way they will share profits of people that are just 10%. 10% are going to get more money than people who are 20. You understand what I'm saying? That's just a layman language. People who are just 10 in the company will get more profits if they make 20 million than people who are just 20 in a company. If both of them make 20 million, that shows there's a massive increase, massive gain if you are investing, because who are invested are very low. Number two is that there is a young population in Nigeria. The number of young adults in Nigeria are so much enormous that we have a very massive, robust young economy. Even the World Bank have recognized Nigeria as one of the youngest market force in the labor in the worldwide market right now. So we have advantage. The young population is more, so you have advantage for you to invest in the Nigerian stock market. Digital growth, the fintech apps like Invest Nigeria, Bamboo, Invest, they have made it easy for for people to invest in the Nigerian stock exchange market. Unlike before when we didn't have a digital way of investing, they've not digitalized the investment process. I can remember back in the years like 10, 12 years ago, the Nigerian stock market wasn't digitalized. People used to go to companies, they used to document it through paper, doing paperwork for them to be able to get investing in the Nigerian stock exchange market, and they barely are able to track their records digitally. They have to watch the news, watch newspaper to know when they're sharing dividends, when they're doing this, when there's an increase in profits of the company, when the profit is losing on those stuffs. You have to make sure you watch the news to stay informed about those stuffs. Also on my list is undervalued and untapped opportunity because of the low involvement of people in the Nigerian stock exchange market. We have like 4 million people out of 200 million people. We have, and then most of the companies listed there are just undervalued. In If you're relating them, like comparing them to the world market generally, with the US stocks, UK stocks, and so on, they are undervalued. So you can actually buy, because we still have stock you can actually buy as low as 5 naira, as low as 15 naira, 14 naira. So they are still undervalued. The advantage of that is that when you buy when they are very low, the next 4, 5 years when they are about selling a unit of stock at that about 1,000, 2,000, 10,000, you are going to have massive gain. Just imagine you buying a stock at the rate of 15 naira per unit, 2 naira per unit, 3 naira per unit, and in the next 5 years they send that particular stock at the rate of 1,500, at the rate of even as low as at the rate of 600 per unit. You're going to have massive gain. That's massive gain within a short period of time. So number 5 on my list is wealth creation. The wealth creation opportunity is so wild. Wealth creation opportunity is so wild because of the economy we belong to. In Nigeria, we are actually underdeveloped. Let's be realistic with yourself. Nigeria as a country is still underdeveloped. So wealth creation opportunities are very rare. But this is one you can actually buy into. And the sweet thing about this, you can start as low as 5,000, 10,000 naira. I have a book where I wrote recently. It's on Seller. The link is going to be on this video, where the title of the book is Practical Roadmap to Invest in the new stock market, even as a low income earner. So even as a low income earner, you can actually invest in the new stock market with as low as, even if you have any salary of 80,000 naira, 100,000 naira, you can put away 5,000, 10,000 every month and keep investing in the national stock exchange market. Keep investing. Imagine you buying, there is a stock as early as this year, Shams, it was selling at the rate of 3 naira per unit. Imagine you buying that with just 5,000 naira. You can buy that without 5,000 naira. That's a lot of units, thousands of units to buy with that. And you're going to keep that for a couple of years. Trust me, within early this year to this year, it has moved, I think, a 2 naira difference higher or so. So that's a massive increase for you to do within 4 5 years. If you leave it for 5 years, I'm very sure per unit of that stock is going to be they're about to 1,000 per unit or 1,000 plus, depending on how the company thrives. So the rate creation gap is very much, and the financial literacy and uh long term culture, investing culture is available for you at the Nigerian stock exchange market. Beat inflation. You can actually beat inflation. Beating inflation is very important in your growing world. Through the Nigerian stock exchange market, you can actually beat inflation. Why? Because inflation at now is at 15.6% at April 2026. This this statistics is from the National Bureau of Statistics. They said it's at 15.69. And then if you even put your money in the bank savings, the highest you can get is 3% profits. 3% profit margin within a period of time you're saving the money. They don't give you much interest. The highest they give is 3 to 4% thereabouts. So if you are investing in the stock exchange market, there's a probability of you even getting 50% interest, 80%, 100% within a short period of time. So you can actually beat inflation by investing in the Nigerian stock exchange markets can beat inflation easily. So tap into that opportunity. The last one is on my list is easy to buy, easy to start, and easy to buy. You can actually start a stock exchange investment with just your mobile phone. You don't need any much thing, just your mobile phone. You can download apps like Invest Manager app, Bamboo, Trove. You can download this investing app. They're easy downloaded. You can download it on Google Play Store or your Apple Play Store. Download, put your NIN, BVN, register. You can buy it just like the way you buy your data, the way you buy your light bills, pay your bills online. It's easy. You can actually do that. Easy peasy. Within 10, 20 minutes, you can actually buy stocks. But the problem right now is that if you don't know the right stocks to buy, you will run into problem. So you have the knowledge, you need the knowledge to start. You can't just start without having the knowledge. So if you want to build the knowledge, I have a group of people where I have a group, I have a WhatsApp group, a closed group where I created for people who want to start investing in the new stock investment market. I have a book on Stella that I wrote to start your investment journey, even as a loan community. The title of the book is The Practical Roadmap to Investing in the Nigerian Stock Exchange Market, even as a low income earner. In this book, I practically explained how you can actually put away part of your money to invest, and you can go around it. The statistics how I started my journey, and I was able to build a millionaire portfolio within a period of time, within a short period of time. And how I was able to help my friends who are also in the journey to help them to build their stock investment within a short period of time. Few of them are going to be a millionaire within a year. I have some person who have done 2 million, 3 million within a year plus. So these are the practical examples, the practical experience I put in this book. That's why I need the practical roadmap, the simple steps we can actually build the investment portfolio. And myself, I'm the kind of person that have this mindset of if you're investing, you have to have two type of investments. You have to have a long-term investment goal, short-term investment goal. As a low income earner in Nigeria, you have to have two types of investments, especially if you're a young adult trying to find a fit in the economy. You have to have two types of investment that is a short term goal and a long term goal. In this book, I've found out how you can actually do that and get some money from the short term goal, use it to invest in the long term goal, and then find a way around it. I won't be breaking it more down here because if you get the book on seller, you can actually see how I uh, break down that practical experience I've inside the book. And getting this book will have make you have access to me, a direct access to my mentorship class where I'll be dropping by signals and also giving you tips on how to run your portfolio to grow your portfolio within a short period of time. So if you're new on this channel, can you click the subscribe button, watch this video today, and also make sure you share to your family and friends. Have a nice day. Bye.